What's going on, guys? The weather is finally getting better around here in this neck of the woods here in Chicago. We're finally getting a little bit of a taste of spring, and right around the corner will be summer. And as soon as summer hits, it's time to bust out those slides. And when slide season comes around, you get to finally pull out all the colorful patterns, floral patterns and whatnot. So today we're going to be walking you through a really cool floral pattern for a pair of Nike slides that'll help you stand out whether you're going to the beach or pool party, so that you can have something to wear that's totally waterproof too. So let's go ahead and get into today's video.
As far as supplies go, you're going to need some masking tape, a pair of Nike slides, and here's the following Angelus paints that I used: flat black, fire red, Bahama blue, light gray, light green, all mixed with a little bit of white, and of course, duller. As far as the prep work goes, you're going to need some Angelus deglazer along with cotton balls, and the final optional thing you'll need is an airbrush. Prep work on these is incredibly simple. All you need to do is go ahead and do a couple rounds with your cotton ball and Angelus deglazer. After that, you're just going to go ahead and get right into taping off everything else. I like to keep a couple variations of tape nearby, different sizes and whatnot, and then you'll also see I'm using some paper towels to just help cover that surface a little bit better. So now I'm just going to go ahead and lay down a couple coats of flat black just so I have a really matte black surface to be working on. And then after that, I'm just going to take my floral stencils. I'm going to go ahead and lay down some leaves in white and in green. And then after that, you'll see I take my large floral stencil. I lay that down in white just to give a little bit of a base when I go ahead and add this kind of solar red color on top. So after you've laid down that white, now you have something for this solar color to sit on top of, rather than it going straight onto the black, which would take a lot longer. So this just gives you a good base, and then you kind of just go ahead and fill it in any which color you want. Now, in order to create some depth within our large floral pieces, we're going to go ahead and take our main solar red color, split that up evenly into 2 cups, and then we're just going to make a darker shade and a lighter shade. So you're going to go ahead and add some white and some light pink into the lighter shade, and then you can just go ahead and mix a little bit of red and black into the darker shade. After that, you're just going to kind of go ahead and fan/feather it around, and this will really help create that depth within the flower. Now we're just going to go ahead and get into our final Nike branding. You can go ahead and select any fill color of your choice, and then possibly a stroke or outline color. I decided to go with a black fill, and then I'm going to finish these off with a nice Honolulu blue outline. You can also see from this clip, I have my classic toothpick put into action here. It's not for everybody. Maybe one day you could give it a try, or just go ahead and use your really small detail brushes when doing your outlines.
Alright, so there you have it, guys. That's a wrap on today's video. As always, all the products that we use in all of our videos and all of our customs are listed in the links down below. Everything we buy is from our sponsor, Angelus Direct, so go ahead and check that stuff out. If you want any of the stencils we used for the floral today, we have that available in our Etsy shop. and we recently opened up a Yelp account. The reason we did this is because we wanted a place for people like you guys who buy from us to leave a review and just talk about your experience with us. And we try to give everybody a totally enjoyable experience from the time you purchase, when you first initially email us, to when you finally get that box that we always talk about, opening up that blue DCF box for the first time. So go ahead, leave us a review if you've ever bought anything. We'd really appreciate that, and we will see you guys in the next one.